Hello YouTube, Poppy2345 back once again, and in this video we're going to go into who should win Rookie of the Year. The two candidates are up on the screen, Knueppel and Cooper Flagg. We're going to go into these basic stats, and then we're going to go into the advanced metrics, and by the end of this video I think there will be a clear-cut winner in y'all's mind, and for me there already is a clear-cut winner. So let's go right into it. Against Knueppel versus Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg is a primary option type player, very young, looking to lead his team rather than be a second option. Knueppel is the type of guy who come in league ready right off the bat. He's a second or third option type of guy, not really a primary playmaker, but coming in right off the bat and shooting the way he has from three has really led him to have a huge impact early on in his career. He kind of reminds you of like a Klay Thompson, except for instead of needing 2 or 3 years to become an all-star, Knueppel pretty much came in league ready as a rookie, and that's very impressive for this man. But let's go into the counting stats. Counting stats-wise, you can tell Cooper Flagg has the clear edge over Knueppel. Cooper Flagg averages more points, more rebounds, more assists, more steals, and more blocks, although I will say a lot of that is due to a higher usage rate and more variability. Knueppel has been more consistent. Cooper Flagg has had these 50-point outbursts, and then he's had very bad games where he shot poor field goal percentage and all that. But Cooper Flagg is still developing, and that's the main point of my argument. Knueppel is an NBA-ready guy already. 5 years from now, if Knueppel is putting up 18, 5, and 3 and shooting the efficiency he is shooting, playing the defense he's playing, and doesn't improve at all, and just stays the exact same, you're going to be saying this is still an all-star. This is an NBA-level player, and it's going to be a guy who teams are going to want on their team and going to be helping be the third to fourth second option on a championship team. Cooper Flagg, although I do think he will improve, if he's still putting up these exact numbers in 5 years, people are going to be asking, well, why is he shooting so many threes, 30% per game? He's still going to be in the NBA, but people are really going to get down on him because, of course, unfair or fair, Cooper Flagg has higher expectations than Knueppel, and even without those higher expectations, 30% from three is just not going to cut it. It's going to be a type of player where, yeah, you can put up stats on a bad team, but whenever you are on a team with another superstar, you're not going to be able to be that second option unless you can space the three or get really smart with cuts, which Flagg is going to improve. This is not a Flagg hate video. It's just showing why I think Con should win Rookie of the Year. Let's go ahead and go into these advanced metrics now. If you go over to advanced metrics, it's much of the same, except for they show you true shooting instead of effective field goal percentage, where effective field goal percentage is just your field goal percentage effectively with how many points you're scoring per shot with threes and twos. True shooting is the same thing, but it adds in free throws, and Con still has a 9% advantage in the true shooting category. Offensive impact, Knueppel has a big advantage with a plus 2.7 advantage over Cooper Flagg, and that is mostly due to his ability to space, which helps the whole team score, and he's also not a shabby secondary playmaker either, and he's doing really well. Defensive impact largely could be due to the fact that Con has stayed more consistent, played more games, and the fact that Cooper Flagg is having to guard, maybe better players at time, and his team is in more blowouts because the Hornets are just a better team. But you could argue that the Hornets weren't a better team until they got the spacing and consistent defense of Knueppel. I think defense is overall about even, despite Con showing a slight edge in the statistics. Overall impact, Con's looking at a +3, Cooper Flagg's looking at a -0.2, which is fine. LeBron James came in shooting 40% his first year. He's a primary guy. Most years, these primary guys are going to get the Rookie of the Year just off stats, but it's rare when a guy comes in the league like Knueppel ready to be that second option on a championship team right away. And the fact that Knueppel is only scoring about 2 points less on a lower usage rate really shows you that Con truly has the advantage. Let's look at the skill profile. In scoring, Con is ranked higher. Efficiency, way higher for Con. And efficiency matters so much when providing spacing for your teammates and helping the team out. Playmaking, Cooper does have a slight edge with that higher usage rate. Impact, Con way ahead. Defense, they're saying Con is ahead. I would say that's about even. Rebounding, you look at that and Con is once again ahead because on a per rate base, he is rebounding better. That stuff does not matter as much to me. What I'm really wanting to look at is here the true stats. True shooting percentage even though you only see a 9% gap in those, that means Cooper Flagg is in the 36th percentile, so below league average by quite a bit. Con is 88th percentile. Then you look at shot quality, which means how consistent are the shots you're taking? Are you trying to pull up, which of course Cooper, as the main guy on his team, is going to take tougher shots than Con. But the fact of the matter is that does make a difference when you're not hitting them at a higher rate. Like if Cooper could get that true shooting up to just 60 on a worse taking tougher shots, that would be really impressive. But as far as shot quality goes, Con's one of the best in the NBA. Cooper, once again, bottom half. Free throw rate, Cooper does shine there, getting above the first half for a little while. And then I don't really know what the 3 PAR is, might be 3-point attempt rate, which, Con needs to shoot more threes. He's shooting them really efficiently, but the problem is LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, both shoot a lot of threes. Con shoots a lot of threes, so he's kind of having to share the load with his teammates, which may be part of the reason why he's so efficient. Those were the main ones I wanted to look at there. As you can see, Knueppel is not just efficient because he's not carrying a load. He's still carrying a pretty hefty load for his team, just not quite as hefty as the Cooper Flagg load. And if you look at creation, which pretty much factors in all things such as how much are you creating open cutting lanes for your team, how many times are you finding people open with your pass, how many times are people double teaming you, therefore someone else is open, and Con has the slight edge there. I know a lot of people might not care about these advanced stats. They really do tell a lot, but even outside those advanced stats, if you just use your thought process and your brain, you can easily see by watching the players that Cooper Flagg is a guy whose potential is higher, but he hasn't reached his potential yet. And Knueppel is a guy who also has a pretty damn high potential. But the problem with him is, the good thing with him is he's already about 90% there to what he's going to be. And he's playing really efficient basketball, and I think it's just going to be a straight-up popularity contest if Cooper Flagg wins this race. Thank y'all for watching. Go ahead and hit subscribe for a weekly video or a video every now and again. Y'all take it easy. Hop 2345 out.